Hey everyone, today we're gonna rotate the tires and we're going to fix this, attempt to fix all this rust and spots. I don't know what this, I bought this truck used, so I don't know if it was like hail damage or what, but it's I think that's just a bad paint job. I'll show you the other side here. So here's the other side, the wheel well. So this rear wheel wells don't have the protectors. I'll show you the front. So here's the front. It's got the wheel well liners, and I think they make a big difference from keeping the grit landing in on that ledge there. I'll show you some other things, like this big dot here. I think it's either just bad prep at the factory, or this truck's been repainted, because they're all over the place here. I'm pretty sure they're not rocks. So anyways, what we're gonna do is rotate the tires. We'll leave the back ones off and take the mud flaps off, and we're going to tape along this contour line here and do like 100 grit sandpaper to here in this rim, and then we're going to put a rust converter product on it, and they're all out of stock, so when we get more in, we'll leave that rust converter on, but then I'll get some bed liner and spray that. Anyways, we won't bore you with the tire rotation. You can see that in another video, but this truck's almost 10 years old, so just trying to get our money out of it and last you know, hopefully another, I don't know, 5 or 10 years before it's worth absolutely nothing, probably. Anyways, hope you like the video. All right, what we've done is we've taped off that line, and we're going to get rid of this rust right down to the metal, and then we're just going to scuff up the old paint to give the new product a better chance of sticking. So for along the tape line, we're going to use some 150 grit. So I like to fold my sheets of sandpaper this way, and then I tear them like this. So you can do this for metal or woodworking, and then you fold them in so you got 3 nice surfaces to sand with, instead of folding up your whole sheet of sandpaper. Okay, boys? That makes sense? Mm-hmm. So you fold it in half the lengthwise, and then you fold it into thirds roughly. And now we can go along the tape line and just rough that up. Just enough that we don't sand, well, we're going to sand the tape a bit, but we're not going to chew it off like we would if it was with the orbital sander. So we're going to get this all prepped, and then we're going to wipe it down with a really damp cloth. I don't have any tack cloths, but to get rid of all the dust, and then we're going to spray it. So the store didn't have any bed liner spray, so we're going to have to, we'll use the rust converter, and then I got a can of gloss black paint we're going to use. And hopefully that will prolong the life of these fenders. So we'll show you that when we're spraying it. Right, all most of the rust off, and then we're going to use this we're gonna try out this rust converter. Okay, so we're gonna spray that on and let it, I think it says to let it sit for about an hour. And we'll show you what that turns out like after we're done that. And what else we're doing for these spots here, we're roughing those up with the sandpaper, and I got a little bottle of touch-up paint. Okay, so we're gonna give them a light coat. We're gonna come back and let them dry and do that second coat. Right, we've sanded everything. We've put the rust converter on. It is dry, so we're gonna give this a coat of paint. So if you wanna grab the cardboard and the paint, give it a good shake, and we'll start painting. All right, we got the mud flaps back on. And we've painted the gloss paint. It's not the same texture as the factory, but oh well. Plus we didn't fill these holes, but for now it's gonna work until the store gets some more of that bed liner spray in. So I'm gonna peel this off and I'll show you how it looks, and then I let my boys do the touch-up paint on these ones, but I might have to get some chemical and strip that and redo it. But otherwise, I don't know if you can see that, but that's a pretty crappy prep job from the GM plant for it to be popping out like that. So anyways, I'm gonna get this tape off and we'll show you the results. All right, we got the tape off. It's definitely a different sheen, but I'm not too concerned about it. The truck's almost 10 years old, and I think it's gonna help make the truck last longer. I think once next weekend we're gonna spray all this down and just get some black rust paint and paint all that in there. I think it's for $8 a can. You know, do a whole can on each side, might make things last a little longer. Anyways, hope you liked the video. Subscribe for more great ones, and hopefully you'll give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. There's my family playing badminton. It's pretty nice out. It's Sunday.
The secret handshake. No, the secret racket shake. Yeah, I should probably move this somewhere. Yeah, it's too close to this.
That's a nice night.
Let me, sorry. You know, we should put it maybe
There's
like
golfing over there.
Okay, come here, let me show you how.
Yeah, we'll see you later.